It's Tuesday News Day again, and today we are going to talk about DRAZOATH the ASHEN. I am Redbeard, and thank you for joining me. So, DRAZOATH the ASHEN, the Sorcerer Prophet of Hashut, is the Lord of the Black Fortress and the commander of the Fell Legion of Asgore. His mastery of magic and engineering grew stronger throughout his time in exile at the hands of Astragoth Ironhand, and now he seeks a return to the fold of Tsar Nagrand. So, as we discussed in previous videos about the Chaos Dwarves, Astragoth and DRAZOATH have a bit of a rivalry, which we'll probably see in, the form of the Tower of Tsar mechanic, or maybe some diplomatic relations traits, I don't know. Being equally as proficient with his axe as with sorcery, DRAZOATH is a formidable presence on the battlefield, but be he on foot or atop his trusty Bale Taurus Cinder Breath, which is basically like a dragon, almost, in a bull with dragon's wings and can breathe fire and has a fire AoE. He's equally as daunting outside of battle, too, being an industrial juggernaut and the best in class when it comes to generating armaments and developing settlements. Okay, so, yeah, Draz is looking like he's probably going to be maybe the most powerful lord in general, if that is the case, being able to generate the most armaments and developing settlements, because that seems like a very integral part of the mechanics. So narrative. But that is to be seen. Narrative, the Chaos Dwarfs are a merciless race of killers and torturers. After straying far from their kin, the dwarves to the east were cut off from the western lands during the Great Catastrophe, the emergence of chaos into the known world. They sought refuge in Hashut, the bull god of fire, greed and tyranny, who laid his dreadful blessings upon them. So this is just going over the lore, mostly. Corrupted with the access to powerful magic, hellish forces, and the fires deep within the earth, the Chaos Dwarfs demonstrate their industrial prowess with hell factories spanning miles across the known world. They've engineered infernal war machines unlike anything the mortal world has ever seen. With hell cannons so bloodthirsty, they must be chained to the battlefield to prevent them charging into the conflict. So, I don't know if that is suggesting a bit of a rework to Hell Cannons, because Hell Cannons are supposed to kind of be like a melee unit, too. All of this is in search of one thing, the blood of Hashut. To acquire it, the Chaos Dwarves must build the Great Drill of Hashut. The Chaos Dwarves must collect and corrupt 4 dwarven artifacts. Cool. They intend to bind these to demons, forging them into components required for the construction of the Hellish Drill. Huh. So that means you're going to be fighting dwarves and demons? Bind these to demons, forging them. Once complete, they intend to dig into the fabric of reality and breach Hashut's domain. But the dwarves hold grudges. They aren't happy about their precious heirlooms being tainted with the forces of chaos, and they will seek vengeance. Hellforge. The Chaos Dwarves are well known for creating some of the most nightmarish machines of war known to man, and they never cease to improve their tools of destruction. Never satisfied, never satiated, the Dawizar's infernal industry will stop at nothing until it forges the mightiest military possible, regardless of the sacrifice demanded by this roaring fire. While powerful, there are limits on the number of available Chaos Dwarves and other units beyond the labors at any one time. There are limits on the number. Okay. This cap can be raised through the further spending of armaments to craft additional weapons and armor in the Hellforge. Further spending of armaments. Okay. Okay, so you can raise the unit caps by spending armaments. And also to craft additional weapons and armor. Right? Yeah. As the unit cap grows, so too does the Hellsmith's proficiency, unlocking further upgrades. When the Chaos Dwarves can't build their units wide, they most certainly build them tall. Infernal Guard. Ooh, that is some nice artwork of... Although I think that's an Infernal Castellan with a fire glaive. I think that's the Infernal Castellan model, not the Infernal Guard model. But it is still cool. Very, very cool. Oh, I love the artwork of the fire glaive. Oh, it looks so cool. Does that mean that's going to be an anti-large unit? Dude, the Chaos Dwarves have both anti-large and anti-infantry units. They're gonna really, dude. They're gonna outclass the regular old world dwarves, without a doubt, dude. Old world dwarves are gonna need some tools to be even comparable. Nobody's gonna play dwarves after Chaos Dwarves, at least until we get a dwarf DLC. And dwarves were the first race I ever played in Total War Warhammer. I love dwarves. I mean, Redbeard, you know. Come on. Among the most legendary warrior cults within the Chaos Dwarf Empire, the Infernal Guard has the sworn task of defending the Citadel from any that would assail it, and to exert the will of the Lord of the Black Fortress without question and to the death. Stricken by shame and humiliation, the prideful nature of the Chaos Dwarfs eludes them. As such, their faces are sealed shut behind iron and bronze masks, only to be torn from their flesh once they achieve great glory, leaving the faces of scarred warriors visible once again. As high-tier troops of the Chaos Dwarves and the Infernal Guard can wield a variety of weapons in battle, including great weapons, an axe and shield combo, and fearsome fire glaives. Both relentless and cruel, these warriors will stop at nothing in their hunt for redemption. Ooh. Kadai. Yes. Oh, we got Kadai in the blog. Okay. So the Chaos Dwarves certainly have a demonic side. Nowhere is it better illustrated than through the monstrous Kadai. Chaos demons that were enslaved and bound in iron war armor. They are the scions of fire, and they serve the demon smiths of the Chaos Dwarves. First up, we have the Kadai Fireborn, mighty demonic fire elementals, forged from demon essence and the hot magma beneath the surface. So cool. They are mindless creatures of destruction, made too powerful by their creator's desire for power, and are the stuff of legend. Okay. As monstrous infantry, the Kadai Fireborn launch flaming attacks upon their prey. What? Using their blazing bodies to increase their own physical resistance, while reflecting damage back at it. So they are doing melee damage reflection. Okay. So the blazing bodies rule. Okay, I was really wondering how they were going to implement that. That sounds pretty good. I was wondering if there was going to be any downsides. Oh, okay. So yeah, let's read it on. Their intensity grows stronger the longer they spend in melee, but use them wisely, for the brightest flames often burn out the fastest. Once shattered, the runes that maintain their unbreakable attribute are rendered inert, leaving them susceptible to demonic instability. So does that mean, like, once they get to, like, below a health threshold, the unbreakable attribute will disappear? So maybe if they drop below, like, 50% health? I don't know exactly what that's saying, but it sounds like an interesting interpretation of the Blazing Bodies rule. Although I'm wondering, it said launch flaming attacks upon their prey. Does that mean they have a ranged attack? I didn't see anything like that in the trailer, and they definitely didn't have ranged attacks in tabletop. Right? Yeah. Those mad enough to crave more need look no further than the Kadai Destroyers, giant constructs of burning hatred that's fueled by the blood of sacrifices. As the biggest and most expensive unit the Chaos Dwarves could ever conjure, these monsters are a rare but terrifying sight. With anti-large and wall-breaker capabilities, the Kadai Destroyer lets nothing stand in its way. Its size allows it to charge across the battlefield, sending units flying as it shreds those who stray too close. Okay. ULRIKA Magdova, the free DLC. last week we took a look at Gorda's Backstabber, the sneaky legendary hero arriving as part of the Chaos Dwarfs DLC. However, he won't be the only heroic addition. Transformed into a vampire against her will, ULRIKA Magdova of Kislev is the ultimate hybrid combatant. Proficient in melee combat, deadly at range, and a spellcaster, ULRIKA can fill any role in the battlefield, boasting the best traits from Kislev and the vampire counts. She bites. ULRIKA Magdova is included as a free addition to the Kislev and Empire races of Warhammer 3 in Update 3.0. A free CA account is required to claim her. Once that's done, ULRIKA will be available for recruitment in the campaign after completing her personal quest chain. Yeah. So, I don't sound more excited about ULRIKA because I've already known this. This was on, like, the Discords and forums, and, yeah. We've known about this a couple days, I think. So, super excited about ULRIKA, though. That's interesting that they made her a legendary hero for both Kislev and Empire. I almost feel like they should include her in vampire counts too. Now I know she is a heroic character, like a order aligned, a good vampire. But I don't know. They're gonna give it to Empire, I feel like. I mean, it even says boasting the best traits from Kislev on the vampire counts. I don't know. Super cool though. So she's got the Lore of Shadows. She's got what looks like a bow and her rapier. Going to be a really versatile character. I'm sure she'll also have the hunger, so she'll be able to at least regenerate her own health in combat. But she won't have, like, the lore of vampires or anything like that. But Lore of Shadows is a very good lore. Penumbral Pendulum, Pit of Shades, stuff like that. Very, very strong lore of magic to go along. So she will be, I think they said versatile. Did they say that? Well, she's going to be a very versatile character. For sure. Awesome legendary hero add. Up next week we'll be showcasing the final legendary lord arriving with the Forge of the Chaos Dwarves, Zatan the Black. To call him a nasty is underselling it. Keep it close on the official Total War channels for further details. See you on the battlefield, the Total War team. Oh, dude, this artwork for the Kadai Destroyer. It seems like they went through several models. One had, like, because there's, like, the blades on the head. I mean, I'm talking for Total War. Obviously, this isn't the same model as from Forge World. But yeah. So, it seems like the final thing they landed on was that the jaw blades point forward, and then the brow blades point back. In the poster art, the brow blades were pointing forwards. Maybe there's different variations. I don't know. And then this artwork, oh no, it does have horns, or blades. Anyways, that is the whole blog, so I just wanted to go through that quick and talk about it a little bit. Let me know in the comments what you think about DRAZOATH the ASHEN. My boy is looking super hot fire flames. Yeah. He's got the Lore of Hatchet. He's got a flying mount with a breath attack and a fiery AoE, and he is the best at generating armaments and developing settlements, and he's probably going to buff Infernal Guard, the top tier infantry, but he's also an engineer, so he might buff Kadai too. He definitely is going to, I think, be our most versatile character for sure. DRAZOATH, I think, is Astrogoth is the favorite, but Draz, he's a good character. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.